हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, वेलकम बैक। आज हम पढ़ते हैं लास्ट चैप्टर 15 प्रोबेबिलिटी। ये प्रोबेबिलिटी हमने पहले भी पढ़ा हुआ है, अपने क्लासेस 7th 8th 9th में भी पढ़ा होगा। अभी हम क्लास 10th में भी लेके आते हैं इसको, प्रोबेबिलिटी को। कुछ भी अलग से कंसेप्ट नहीं है, ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर कंसेप्ट ही है। सो प्रोबेबिलिटी हमें पता है भी, प्रोबेबिलिटी नॉर्मली क्या होती है? प्रोबेबिलिटी इज दिस इज नंबर ऑफ इवेंट्स to occur divided by total number of events। कि किसी एक केस में नंबर ऑफ इवेंट्स कितने हो सकते हैं और डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ इवेंट्स, कितने सारे के इवेंट्स अवेलेबल हैं। सो दिस विल गिव अस द प्रोबेबिलिटी। दिस इज डिनोटेड बाय PE। दिस इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हैपनिंग। दूसरा होता है प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ नॉट हैपनिंग। तो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ नॉट हैपनिंग विल बी इक्वल्स टू 1 माइनस प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हैपनिंग। 1 इज द कंप्लीट प्रोबेबिलिटी। जैसे हमने परसेंटेज में पढ़ा था 100% मीन्स कंप्लीट, ऐसे प्रोबेबिलिटी के केस में 1 मीन्स द कंप्लीट और 100% चांसेस टू अकर, माइनस द चांसेस फॉर अकर। तो टोटल चांसेस माइनस द चांसेस ऑफ अकरेंस विल गिव यू द चांसेस फॉर नॉट अकरेंस। तो इसी तरह से भी हमें जहाँ पर भी नॉट अकरेंस वाला होगा, नो प्रोबेबिलिटी का केसेस होगा, उसमें 1 माइनस द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हैपनिंग करेंगे। उसके बेसिस पर अभी इसको हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे। सो अभी एक्सरसाइज अपनी स्टार्ट करते हैं। एक्सरसाइज 15.1। So coming to question number 1, first part for this, complete the following statements. The probability of an event plus the probability of the event not P. Probability of happening and probability of not happening both are equal to 1. So probability of happening and probability of not happening means we can write probability of happening plus probability of not happening. This is PE naught. This is always equals to 1. So probability of happening and not happening is equals to 1. Now coming to the second part, the probability of an event that cannot happen. So the probability of an event that cannot happen is 0. So probability of the event that cannot happen, no happening की probability क्या होगी? 0. Such an event is called, such an event will be impossible event. Impossible event, जैसे अभी कड़ी धूप हो रही हो और कोई बोल दे कि अभी बारिश होगी क्या 5 मिनट में, बोलोगे नहीं, बिकॉज इम्पॉसिबल है, अभी कोई भी क्लाउड्स नहीं है, कुछ भी नहीं है, देन इट इज ए इम्पॉसिबल इवेंट बिकॉज प्रोबेबिलिटी इज 0. सो फॉर थर्ड, द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एन इवेंट दैट इज सर्टेन टू हैपन. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ एन इवेंट सर्टेन टू हैपन मीन्स 100% श्योर हो आपकी ये इवेंट होगा ही होगा. सो फॉर दैट द प्रोबेबिलिटी विल बी 1 and such an event is called, and such an event will be called a sure event. ये पक्का होगा ही होगा, पॉसिबल इवेंट है, 100% पॉसिबल ऑफ सर्टेन इवेंट है ये. Now come to the fourth part, the sum of the probability of the all elementary events of an experiment. So sum of the probability of all the events of an experiment will be 1 always, because अगर हम सारे इवेंट्स की प्रोबेबिलिटी को ऐड करेंगे विल गेट 1 ओनली. Coming to the fifth part, the probability of an event is greater than or equal to. So probability of an event, it will be greater than 0, but it will always be less than or equal to 1. So we can write probability ranges from, so it will be 0 or 1 means the value lies between 0 to 1. It will be lesser than 1 or equal to 1 and can be a 0 So the probability of an event is greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. So probability of an event, so for first case we can write the probability of an event is greater than or equal to. So it is always greater than or equal to 0. So for first we can keep only 0, and for the second part and less than or equal to 1. Here we can write this way. So probability will always be less than 1, or at max it can be equal to the 1, but it can be a 0 also, or it will be greater than 0. So value of the probability will lie between 0 to 1. Now coming to question number 2. Which of the following experiments have equally likely outcomes? Explain. Equally likely means जो हो सकते हैं, जिनकी पॉसिबिलिटी है होने की. A driver attempts to start a car. The car starts or does not car starts. तो कार स्टार्ट होने के चांसेस हो भी सकते हैं और नहीं भी हो सकते हैं, बिकॉज इट डिपेंड्स ऑन सो मेनी फैक्टर्स. बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स हो सकते हैं कार स्टार्ट होने के. हो सकता है बैटरी ना हो उसमें, हो सकता है फ्यूल ही ना हो, तो बहुत सारे केसेस हो सकते हैं उसमें. सो दिस इज नॉट. सो विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग एक्सपेरिमेंट्स है इक्वली लाइकली टू आउटकम? दिस इज नॉट एन इक्वली लाइकली. Now come to the second. A player attempts to shoot a basketball. He or she shoots or misses the shots. एक बास्केटबॉल वाला अगर उसने थ्रो किया हुआ है, थ्रो करने के बाद में क्या वो शॉट होगा कि नहीं होगा? इट डिपेंड्स ऑन सो मेनी फैक्टर्स कि थ्रो किया हुआ है वो बास्केट तक पहुंच रहा है कि नहीं पहुंच रहा है, बीच में ही कोई अपोजिट टीम वाले प्लेयर ने इंटरप्शन किया कि नहीं किया है. सो बहुत सारे फैक्टर्स का है. सो दिस इज नॉट अ इक्वली लाइकली इवेंट. Now coming to the third part, a trial is made to answer a true or false question. The answer is right or wrong. So अभी एक सिर्फ दो टाइप के क्वेश्चन, एक क्वेश्चन है जिसमें दो ही ऑप्शन है, either it can be a true or it can be a false one. So उसमें दोनों में से एक ने एक पॉसिबिलिटी श्योर शॉट है, या तो वो ट्रू होगा या तो फॉल्स होगा. So it is an equally likely event. So we'll write as this is an equally likely event because one of the outcome has to come. बिकॉज स्टेटमेंट क्या है, या तो ट्रू होगा या तो फॉल्स होगा, एक ना एक तो उसमें होगा ही. अ बेबी इज बॉर्न, इट इज अ बॉय और ए गर्ल. अभी एक बेबी बॉर्न हुआ है तो श्योर शॉट अभी क्या होगा, वो या तो बॉय हो सकता है या तो गर्ल हो सकता है. सो दिस इज अगेन अ सर्टेन इवेंट. सो नाउ कमिंग टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. Why the tossing a coin considered to be a fair way of deciding which team should get the ball at the beginning of the football match? कि टॉसिंग ऑफ कॉइन को ही कि हम एक सर्टेन इवेंट लेकर के जाते हैं, उसी को ज़्यादा प्रेफरेंस क्यों देते हैं कि दोनों ही टीम सेटिस्फाई होती है कि नहीं. ठीक है, टॉसिंग ऑफ कॉइन से जो भी रिजल्ट आएगा दैट विल बी एक्सेप्टेबल. वाई? बिकॉज इट इज एन इक्वली लाइकली आउटकम. बिकॉज जब भी आप टॉस करोगे कॉइन को, उसमें क्या दो ही साइडें होती हैं, हेड और टेल. थर्ड साइड तो है नहीं, तो या तो हेड आएगी या तो टेल आएगी. तो हेड और टेल के किसी भी केसेस में एक हो सकता है कि रिजल्ट आपके फेवर में ना हो सकता है वो रिजल्ट अपोजिट टीम के फेवर में हो, बट एक इवेंट तो श्योर शॉट आएगा ही ना. सो इट इज एन इक्वली लाइकली रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड. So अभी tossing of coin gives equally likely results. So coming to question number 4, which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? So now see that probability of an event can never be equal to, means it can never be a negative value. So option B is the correct, because probability can never be a negative value. प्रोबेबिलिटी की कभी भी नेगेटिव वैल्यू नहीं हो सकती, बिकॉज अभी हमने डिस्कस किया होता प्रोबेबिलिटी रेंजेस फ्रॉम 0 to 1. 0 से 1 तक वैल्यू कोई भी हो सकती है, 0 भी हो सकती है, 0 से बड़ी भी हो सकती है, 1 तक होगी, 1 से बड़ी नहीं होगी. इट विल बी लेसर देन और इक्वल टू 1 ओनली. सो 0 to 1 ऑल द पॉजिटिव वैल्यूज फ्रॉम 0 to 1. निगेटिव वैल्यू प्रोबेबिलिटी की कभी भी नहीं होगी. So now coming to question number 5th. If PE is given to us, this is 0.05. So PE means probability of happening an event is given to us. What is the probability of not E? Means not happening an event. So probability of not happening an event is equals to 1 minus probability of happening. So किसी इवेंट के ना होने की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होगी? 1 माइनस द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ हैपनिंग. सो PE नॉट will be equals to 1 minus the probability of happening. This is 0.05. So PE not means probability of not happening this event will be equals to 0.95. So this is the answer. Probability of not happening an event will be 0.95. Now coming to question number 6th. A bag contains the lemon flavored candies only. So बैग में क्या है? सिर्फ और सिर्फ लेमन फ्लेवर्ड कैंडीज ही है. Malini takes out one candy without looking into the bag. What is the probability that she takes out? So for first one, she takes out an orange flavored candy. ऑरेंज फ्लेवर्ड. अभी बॉक्स में क्या है? खाली खाली लेमन फ्लेवर्ड है. ऑरेंज फ्लेवर्ड की कैंडी कोई है भी नहीं. तो फिर अगर आप कोई भी एक कैंडी को निकालोगे, इट विल नॉट बी एनी अदर काइंड ऑफ द कैंडी एक्सेप्ट द लेमन फ्लेवर्ड. सो अभी उसमें ऑरेंज फ्लेवर्ड कैंडीज है भी नहीं. तो अगर आप एक कैंडी को निकालोगे भी तो वो क्या होगी? दैट विल बी ओनली एंड ओनली द लेमन फ्लेवर्ड. दैट विल नॉट बी इन ऑरेंज फ्लेवर्ड. सो द प्रोबेबिलिटी So the probability of getting an orange flavored candy is 0. So getting an orange flavored candy will be 0 because there are only लेमन फ्लेवर्ड कैंडीज. बिकॉज बॉक्स में अभी सारी क्या लेमन फ्लेवर्ड कैंडीज हैं. कोई ऑरेंज फ्लेवर्ड कैंडी है ही नहीं. तो जब भी अगर आप निकालोगे यू विल गेट ओनली एंड ओनली द लेमन फ्लेवर्ड, नॉट एनी अदर काइंड ऑफ द कैंडी. सो फॉर द प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग एनी अदर काइंड ऑफ दैट कैंडी विल बी 0 एक्सेप्ट द लेमन फ्लेवर्ड. Second comes a lemon flavored candy. So probability of getting a lemon flavored candy will be 1. बिकॉज सारी कैंडीज क्या है? लेमन फ्लेवर्ड है. तो आप कोई भी कैंडी निकालोगे, it has to be a lemon flavored candy only. So for getting a lemon flavored candy is the 100% possibility, means this is 1. 1 indicates 100% possibility of getting the desired result. So coming to question number 7th. It is given that in a group of the 3 students, the probability of 2 students not having the same birthday is 0.992. What is the probability that the 2 students have the same birthday? So possibility of not happening is given. So we know the probability of not happening is equals to 1 minus probability of happening. So we need to find out what is the probability of happening. So probability of happening will be equals to this will be 1 minus probability of not happening. So probability of happening means PE, this will be 1 minus PE naught. So PE naught indicates the probability of not happening. So PE will be equals to 1 minus the probability of not happening is already given. This is 0.99 and 2. So on subtracting we will get 0.008. So this is the probability of happening, means probability of getting the birthdays on the same date is 0.008. Coming to question number 8. A bag contains 3 red balls and 5 black balls. So number of red balls is equals to 3 and number of black balls is equals to 5. So total number of balls is equals to 3 plus 5, this is 8. Now coming to the first part of this. A ball is drawn at random from the bag. What is the probability that the ball drawn is red ball? So probability of getting a red ball is equals to, this is number of red balls divided by total number of balls. So this will be equals to, the number of red balls already known, red balls is 3 and total number of balls is 8. So the probability of getting the red ball will be 3 by 8. Similarly, coming to the next part, not red means the probability of getting a not getting a red ball, और इसको ऐसे भी बोला जाता है what can be the probability of getting a black ball. Not red is only the black. So probability of not getting a red ball. So this will be PE naught, this will be equals to 1 minus PE, 1 minus probability of getting a red ball. So PE naught will be equals to 1 minus, this is 3 by 5. So 1 minus the possibility of getting a red ball will be not getting a red ball. So this will be simply, this is 3 by 8. So this will be LCM is 8, then 5 minus, this will be 8 minus 3. So this will be 5 by 8. So probability of not getting a red ball will be 5 by 8. So now coming to question number 9th. A box contains 5 red marbles. So number of red marbles is equals to 5 and 8 white marbles. So number of white marbles 8 and 4 green marbles. Number of green marbles is equals to 4. One marble is drawn out of the box at random. So what is the probability that the marble taken out will be a red, white and not a green? So we will find the total number of marbles will be equals to 5 plus 8 plus 4. So this is 17. Now coming to the first part, this is probability of getting, so probability of getting a red marble. So this will be equals to number of red marble divided by total number of marbles. So number of red marbles is already given, this is 5 divided by total number of marbles is 17. So 5 by 17. अभी हम ऐसे ही आंसर छोड़ सकते हैं, इसको जरूरी नहीं कि आप डेसिमल में लेकर के आओ, फ्रैक्शन में हम छोड़ सकते हैं उसको, बट इट हैज टू बी इन द लोएस्ट फॉर्म, सिंपलेस्ट फ्रैक्शन. नाउ कमिंग टू द सेकेंड पार्ट, probability of getting a white marble. So what will the probability of getting a white marble? So white marble will be again number of white marbles divided by total number of marbles. So number of white marbles we know this is 8 and total number of marbles is 17. So probability of the getting white marble is 17. This is 8 by 17. Now coming to the third part, not a green. So what will be the probability of not getting a green? So we will find the probability of getting a green marble. उसके बाद हम क्या करेंगे, 1 minus getting a green marble will give us probability of getting not a green marble. So probability of getting a green marble. So best possible मेथड यही है कि पहले हम probability of getting a green marble निकाल लेते हैं. So number of green marbles divided by total number of marbles. So number of green marbles is 4 divided by the total number of marbles is 17. Now we'll find out what will the probability of not getting a green marble. So probability of not getting a green marble, so it will be equals to 1 minus probability of getting a green marble. So PE naught will be equals to 1 minus PE. So therefore PE naught equals to 1 minus the probability of getting a green marble. So this will be 17 minus 4 by 17. So this will be 13 by 17. So probability of not getting a green marble will be 13 by 17. So therefore probability of not getting a green marble is equals to 13 by 17. So coming to question number 10th. A piggy bank contains the 150 paisa coins. So number of 50 paisa coins is 100 and 50 rupee 1 coins. So number of rupee 1 coins, this is equals to 50 rupee 1 coins and 20 rupee 2 coins. So number of rupees 2 coins is equals to 20. So 20 rupee 2 coins and 10 rupees 5 coins. So number of rupees 5 coins is equals to 10. So we will find out the total number of coins. This will be equals to 100 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10. So this will be equals to 180. 180 coins are the total number of the coins. If it is equally likely that one of the coins will fall out when the bank is turned upside down. अगर इसको पिग्गी बैंक अगर हम उल्टा करेंगे तो उससे एक कॉइन बाहर आएगा. What is the probability that the coin will be a 50 paisa coin? For first case, the probability of getting a 50 paisa coin. So probability of getting a 50 paisa coin will be number of 50 paisa coins divided by total number of coins. So this will be equals to 50 paise coin is 100. So this will be 100 by total number is 180, 0, 0. So this will be 5 by 9. So we got the probability of getting a 50 paise coin will be 5 by 9. So coming to the second part में अभी क्या हम probability of getting ₹5 coin निकाल लेते हैं पहले. So probability of getting a ₹5 coin will be equals to the number of ₹5 coins divided by total number of coins. So this will be equals to the number of ₹5 coin is 10 divided by total number is 180. So this is 1 by 18. So this is the probability of getting a ₹5 coin. So probability of not getting a ₹5 coin will be equals to PE naught. So this will be equals to 1 minus PE. So 1 minus PE means probability of getting a ₹5 coin. So this is 1 minus 1 by 18. So obviously it will be 18 minus 1 by 18. So this is 17 by 18. So probability of not getting a ₹5 coin will be 17 by 18. Coming to question number 11th. Gopi buys a fish from a shop for his aquarium. The shopkeeper takes out one fish at the random from the tank containing 5 male fish. So number of male fish is equals to 5 and number of female fish is equals to 8. What is the probability that fish taken out is a male fish? So total number of fishes will be equals to 5 plus 8. So this is 13. So probability of getting a male fish, this will be equals to number of male fish divided by total number of fishes. So number of the male fishes we got, this is 5 divided by total number of fishes. So total number of fishes are 13. So the probability of getting a male fish is 5 by 13. Now coming to question number 12th. A game of the chance consists of the spinning of an arrow which comes to the rest pointing at one of the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 up to 8 numbers are given, and these are equally likely outcomes. What is the probability that it will point at 8? So the total numbers are equals to 8. total numbers कितना 8 है. So for first case, what is the probability that it will point at 8? So 8 is only the one event na. So probability of pointing at 8, this is equals to 1 by, this will be number of events divided by total number of events. So अभी 8 पर आकर के पॉइंट करेगी तो 8 अभी हमारे लिए कंप्लीट क्वांटिटी नहीं है. 8 इज वन ऑफ द नंबर जहां पर आकर के रुकेगा. तो टोटल नंबर ऑफ इवेंट विल बी 1. बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स इसको 8 लिख करके जाते हैं, बोल रहे नहीं 8 पे आ रहा है इसलिए 8 होगा. 8 नहीं, 8 इज वन ऑफ द आउटकम. एक आउटकम है 8. 8 इज नॉट द टोटल नंबर ऑफ द आउटकम. ऐसे 5 वाले नंबर पे आकर के पॉइंटर रुक सकता है. तो 5 इज ओनली द वन इवेंट ना, इज नॉट द 5 इवेंट. सो ध्यान रखिएगा 8 इज ओनली द वन इवेंट. सो दिस इज 1 by 8. Now coming to the second part of this, an odd number. So number of odd events. So from 1 to 8, the number of odd events are 4. So probability of an odd event will be equals to number of odd divided by total number of events. So this is 4 by 8 means 1 by 2. So probability of getting an odd outcome will be 1 by 2. A number greater than 4, greater than 2. So total numbers greater than, so total numbers, what are the total numbers greater than 2? So it will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So there are 6 numbers. So probability of getting a number greater than 2. So this will be equals to 6 by total number of events. So this will be 3 by 4. On simplification we got 3 by 4. Now coming to the fourth part. A number less than 9. So all the numbers are less than 9. 1 to 8 सारे numbers क्या हैं? Less than 9 है. So it will be for this number less than 9. So the probability will be 1, because all the events they are 100%. So 8 by 8, or we can take up the probability of getting a number less than 9. So this will be equals to 8 by 8. So this is 1, because 8 are the numbers which are less than 9 and 8 are the total number of the events. So this will be 8 by 8 means 1. So coming to question number 13. A die is thrown once. Find the probability of getting a prime number. अगर किसी डाई को थ्रो करोगे, इवेंट्स क्या क्या आएंगे? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 एंड 6. ये सारे आउटकम्स आ रहे हैं अभी. गेटिंग अ प्राइम नंबर. सो prime numbers means prime numbers are number of primes. Number of primes कितने हो गए इसमें? 2, this is 3 and 5, they are 3. So probability of getting a prime number, so this will be 3 divided by 6. 6 are the total number of events, so this will be 1 by 2. A number lying between 2 and 6 for second. So numbers lying between 2 and 6 are 3, 4 and 5. So they are the 3 numbers. So probability of getting an outcome will be equals to 3 by 6. These are the total numbers and total outcomes are the 6. So this will be 1 by 2. And next, an odd number. So number of odds. Number of odds कितने हो गए? 1, 2 and 3. So they are 3. So probability of getting an odd number. So probability of getting an odd number will be 3 by 6. So this is 1 by 2. Now coming to question number 14th. One card is drawn from a well shuffled deck of 52 cards. Find the probability of getting a king of red, a face card. So अभी कार्ड्स का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन को देख लेते हैं. देयर आर द 52 कार्ड्स. 52 cards, they are divided into 4 subcategories. So we call them as red suite, and this is also, there are the 2 red suites, and this is the black suite, and this is also the black suite. there are 13 cards in each suite. So first one, this is called the diamond. So we can write here, this is the diamond one. So this is the diamond, and this is the heart. Diamond, hearts. Then next comes this one will be the clove, and this one will be the sweet. Clove and spade. So out of these 13 cards, the distribution is like this. So one is the S card, then this is the king, and this is the queen, and this is the jack. ये सेम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हर किसी में जाएगा. एंड अदर्स आर द नंबर कार्ड्स फ्रॉम दिस विल बी 2 to 10. सो 2 से लेकर के 10 तक के 2 to 10 नंबर कार्ड्स होंगे. एस कार्ड होगा, एक किंग होगा, एक किंग, एक क्वीन और एक जैक. ये सेम डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन रहेगा हर किसी में. तो ये नॉर्मली डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन हो गया. तो रेड कार्ड में, रेड में भी एक ऐश होगा, एक किंग, एक क्वीन और एक जैक. इसी तरह से इसमें भी. तो अभी देखा जाए 4 किंग्स हो गए और 4 क्वीन हो गए और 4 जैक हो गए, और इसी तरह नंबर कार्ड्स के भी क्या हो गए, 4 आ गए. सो अभी हम अपने इसमें क्वेश्चन को करते हैं. नाउ कमिंग टू द फर्स्ट पार्ट, अ किंग ऑफ रेड कलर. सो अ किंग ऑफ रेड कलर. नाउ किंग ऑफ रेड कलर. नाउ सी दैट किंग ऑफ रेड कलर, एक यहां से आ रहा है, एक यहां से आ रहा है. टोटल नंबर ऑफ किंग्स विल बी 2. सो टोटल नंबर ऑफ किंग्स from red color. So this is also red color, it is also red color. So these are 2. So probability of getting a red king will be equals to 2 by 52. 52 are the total cards. So PE will be equals to 1 by 26. So now coming to the second one. Second is a face card. So probability of getting a face card. So probability of getting a face card will be, there are 12 face cards. So 12 by 52. So PE is equals to, we can simplify it. 4 3 and 4 13. So this will be 3 by 13. So coming to the third part, a red face card. So number of red faced cards is equals to 6. So probability of getting a red faced card will be equals to 6 by 52. So we can simplify it. So this will be 3 and 26. Coming to the fourth part, a jack of hearts. So jack of heart is only 1. So probability of getting a jack of hearts, jack of hearts will be 1 by 52. Coming to the fifth part, a spade. So number of spade cards is equals to 13. ये देखिए लास्ट में हमने स्पेड लिखा हुआ, स्पेड में कितने 13. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग स्पेड कार्ड will be 13 by 52. So this will be 1 by 4. Now getting a queen of diamond. So probability of king of diamond सो किंग ऑफ डायमंड, डायमंड में एक ही किंग है, सो दिस इज ओनली 1, सो दिस इज 1/52. So this will got the probability of these cards. So coming to question number 16th. "12 defective pens are accidentally mixed with 132 good pens." So number of defective pens is equals to 12 and number of good pens is equals to 132. So total number of pens will be equals to 132 plus 12, so this will be 144 number of the pens. So it is not possible to just look at the pens and tell whether it is a defective or not. One pen is taken out randomly from this lot. Determine the probability that the pen taken out is a good one. So probability of getting a good pen, so this will be equals to number of good pens divided by total number of pens. So the number of good pens are 132 divided by 144. So now we can solve it. So this will be this is 12, so this is 11/12. So probability of getting a good pen is 11/12. Now coming to question number 17th. A lot of the 20 valves contain 4 defective ones. So total number of pens, total number of valves is equals to 20. Number of defective valves is equals to 4. So one valve is drawn at random from the lot. What is the probability that this valve is defective? So probability of defective valve, so defective valve will be number of defective valve divided by total number of valves. Total number of valves, so number of defective valves is 4 and total number of valves is 20, so this will be 1/5. So 1/5 is the probability of getting defective valve. Now coming to question number 18. A box contains the 90 dishes which are numbered from 1 to 90. So if one dish is drawn at random from the box, find the probability that it bears a 2-digit number. So number of 2-digit numbers from 1 to 90 is 81. So 81 are the 2-digit number. 1 to 9 यही तो सिंगल डिजिट नंबर है, इसी को हम छोड़ेंगे. बाकी 10 से लेकर के 90 तक के सारे क्या हैं, 2-digit नंबर है. सो दिस इज 81. If one dish is drawn at random, find the probability that it bears a 2-digit number. So probability of getting a dish with 2-digit number, with 2-digit number, this is equals to the total outcome 81 divided by total numbers available. So this will be 9/10. And for the second case, a perfect square number. So how many are the perfect squares number in this? There are perfect squares numbers. So perfect squares are, this will be 4, then 9, then 16, then 25, then 36, then 49. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So these are the 8 perfect squares. So probability of getting a perfect square, this is equals to these are the total numbers, so they are the 9 divided by total number is 90, so this will be 1 by 10. Now coming to the third part, a number divisible by 5. So number divisible by 5. So number divisible by 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, then 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, then 60, 65, then 70, 75, 80, 85 and 90. These are the numbers which are divisible by 5. So we can count these numbers. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. 18 are the total numbers. So probability of getting a number divisible by 5. So this is equals to, total numbers are 18 divided by 90. So this is 1 by 5. So 1 5 is the total probability. So now come to question number 19. A child has a die whose 6 faces show the letters as given below: A, B, C, D, E and A. A letter is drawn, a die is thrown once. What is the probability of getting A? So first part, probability of getting A. So this is equals to, A is coming as 2 times. So this is number of getting A divided by total number of events. So A is coming 2 times and total number of events given are 6. So this will be 1 by 3. Coming to the second part, probability of getting D. So D is only coming once. So probability of getting letter D. So D will be, this will be 1 divided by 6, because D is coming only once and total number of events are giving as 6. So this will be 1 by 6. Now coming to question number 20th. So this question is star marked, means this is not from the examination point of view, but anyhow we will solve it. Suppose you drop a die random on the rectangular region. So given in the figure, what is the probability that it will land inside the circle with the diameter of 1 meter? So probability will be PE. So this will be equals to probability of getting die, means it has to be inside this box. So this will be equals to the area of circle divided by area of rectangle, because it is given that the probability, what is the probability that it will land inside the circle with the diameter 1. So सर्किल के अंदर में लाने की बात कर रहा है, इसलिए अभी मैं क्या करूंगा, सर्किल के एरिया को लेके जाऊंगा. सर्किल के अंदर मतलब क्या होगा, उतनी एरिया में फॉल करना चाहिए. अब टोटल एरिया क्या है, टोटल एरिया कंप्लीट ये इस तरह से रेक्टेंगल बना हुआ है और रेक्टेंगल में एक ये सर्किल बना हुआ है. तो अभी इस सर्किल वाले रीजन में लेके आना है उसको, तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ, इतनी एरिया डिवाइडेड बाय द टोटल एरिया ऑफ द रेक्टेंगल. सो दिस विल गिव अस द प्रोबेबिलिटी. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ getting within that region will be area of the circle is given, this is pi r square divided by area of the rectangle is length into breadth. So pi r is 1 because diameter is given to us, diameter is 1 meter, so radius we got, this will be 0.5. So this will be pi means 3.14 into 0.5 whole square divided by length into breadth. So this is 3 into 2. So this will be equals to, or we can simply keep pi as it is, pi only. So this will be equals to this is 1.2, or we can write pi into 1. This will be 6 into 2 into 1 by 2. So 0.5 को भी हमने क्या बना लिया 2. So the PE will be equals to, now PE will be equals to, this is pi by 24. So this is the probability pi by 24. So coming to question number 21. A lot consists of 144 ball pens, of which 20 are defective. So total number of pens is equals to 144 and number of defective pens is equals to 12. Sorry, this is 20. So 20 are the total number of defective pens and others are good. So number of good pens, so number of good pens will be 144 minus 20, so this will be 124. These are the good number of the pens. Nuri will buy if it is good, but will not buy if it is defective. So the shopkeeper draws one pen at the random and give it to her. What is the probability that she buys? So probability of buying means if she gets a good number of good quality pen. So for first one, the probability of buying, so probability of buying will be same as the probability of finding a good number of the pen. So this will be equals to number of good quality pen divided by total number of pens. So PE, this will be good quality number of pens are 124 divided by total number is 144. So this is given to us. Now we can solve it. So this will be 31 by 36. This is the probability for us. Now come to the second part. She will not buy it. She will not buy it. So probability of not buying will be equals to 1 minus probability of buying. So probability of not buying will be 1 minus 31 by 36. So this will be 36 minus 31 by 36. So this is 5 by 36. So 5 by 36 is the probability that she will not buy, means this pen will be a defective one. Now coming to question number 22. It is given that refer to the example 13 and complete the following table. So we can refer that example. I'll simply complete this table. Now sum on 2 dice. Sum on 2 dice. So this is the event and probability. So first one is 2, now this is 3, then this is 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, This is 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So probability for first, this is given at 1 by 36. Now using the table, we got that there are only the two numbers that has a sum of 3. So this will be 2 by 36. And next, for probability getting 4. So there are 3 numbers having probability as getting 4. So for 5, there are the 4 number of events. And similarly for 6, there are the 5 events. And for 7, there are the 6. And from that same example, it is for 8. Now it is 5 by 36. So this will be 4 by 36. And here it will be 3 by 36. And for 11, it will be 2 by 36. And last one, it will be 1 by 36. So a student argues that there are the 11 possible outcomes, and therefore each of them has the probability of 1 by 11. Do you agree or disagree with this argument? Justify your answer. So for second part, because 11 sums, it is given that there are the 11 possible outcomes and the probability is given 1 by 11 for us. So do you agree for this statement? No, because the 11 sums given, because 11 sums are not equally likely. So these sums are not equally likely. Now coming to question number 23. A game consists of tossing 1 rupee coin 3 times and noting down its outcome each time. Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result, means 3 heads or 3 tails, and loses the otherwise. Calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. So Hanif will lose the game. What will the probability? So number of outcomes. First of all, we'll write down what will be the outcomes if a 1 rupee coin is tossed 3 times. So outcomes, it can be like all 3 heads, or it can be like all 3 tails, or it can be like 2 heads coming up first, then a tail, or it can be otherwise also. It can be like first head, then tail, then head, and it can be like first head, then tail and tail, or others it can be like 2 tails coming up together, then after it is the head, and then it may be like first tail, then head, then again tail, and it can be like first tail, then head and head. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So total outcomes are the 8. Now see that it is given that Hanif wins only if the same results comes out. So Hanif कब win करेगा? जब same result होगा, means जब या तो तीनों टाइम हेड आएगा या तो तीनों टाइम टेल आएगा, और बाकी टाइम पे क्या करेगा? He will lose it. So for लूजिंग के लिए अभी कितना आ गया? विनिंग के लिए अभी हम निकाल लेते हैं. सो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ विनिंग, प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ विनिंग विल बी नंबर ऑफ इवेंट्स divided by number of, we can write number of winning events. So number of winning events divided by total number of events. So probability of winning will be equal to number of winning events are only 2, because same type के result आते तभी win करेगा. This is 2. Total number of events are coming out to be 8. So this will be 1 by 4. Now probability of not winning. probability of not winning means PE naught will be equals to 1 minus probability of winning. So PE naught equals to 1 minus 1 by 4. So this will be 4 minus 1 by 4, or this is 3 by 4. So therefore we got probability of not winning is equals to 3 by 4. So this is the probability of not winning. Now coming to question number 24th. A die is thrown twice. What is the probability that 5 will not come up either time? कि 5 कभी आएगा ही नहीं उसमें, and 5 will come up at least once. So अभी इसके लिए देखिए, एक डाई को अगर हम थ्रो करते हैं उसके पॉसिबल आउटकम्स को देखिए किस तरह से बनते हैं ये. So this is here 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and last one is 6. 6. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. So these are the dice. फर्स्ट डाई के आउटकम्स ले लिया मैंने, सेकंड के लिए कंबाइन करोगे आप, यू विल गेट 1 and 1. और सेकंड के लिए ये वाला 1, फिर ये वाला 2, उसके बाद फिर ये 1, ये 3, ऐसे लास्ट के लिए 1, then 4, then 1, 5, then 1 and 6. For this will be 2, 1, then 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2, 5 and 2, 6. 3, 1, then this will be 3, 2, then this will be 3, 3, then this will be 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, then 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5 and 4, 6, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, then 5, 6, 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5 and 6, 6. So these are the outcomes of the two dice. Outcomes of two dice when they are thrown out simultaneously. सो 5 विल नॉट कम अप आइदर, कि कभी भी 5 नहीं आएगा. ऐसे कितने इवेंट है जहाँ पे 5 नहीं आ रहा? तो सपोज अभी इसमें नहीं आ रहा है, 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 इसमें एक में आ रहा है. अभी तो इसमें आ रहा है, एक ये आ गया, 2, नाउ दिस इज 3, देन 4, नाउ दे आर 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 एंड 11. सो देयर आर ओनली 11 आउटकम्स फॉर दिस. सो आउटकम्स 11 में 5 अभी क्या आ रहा है, ना आने वाले कितने हो जाएंगे? 36 माइनस 11. सो फॉर फर्स्ट केस द प्रोबेबिलिटी विल बी टोटल इवेंट्स जिसमें 5 आ रहा है वो कितने आ रहे हैं? 11. एंड नेक्स्ट विल बी, सो दिस विल बी 25 by 36. सो 25 by 36 बिकॉज 20 अभी 11 ऐसे जिसमें 5 आ रहा है, ना आने वाले कितने हो गए? 36 माइनस 11, 25, 25 by total 36 and 5 will come up at least once. So second वाले में भी probability of means getting 5, we can write getting 5 is equals to 11 events. So not getting 5 is equals to 36 minus 11. So this is 25. So again for the probability that 5 will come up at least once, so for second the probability will be 11 divided by 36 because 11 times the 5 is coming. So coming to question number 25th. This is first part. Which of the following arguments are the correct and which are not correct? So give reasons for your answer. If two coins are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes: two heads, two tails, and one of each. Therefore, for each of these outcomes, the probability is 1/3. So outcomes are, so when two coins are tossed, so outcome can be like head, head, it can be tail, tail, both tails are coming, or it can be tail and head, or it can be coming head and tail. So there are only 4 possible events are available. So possibility of getting each outcome will not be 1/3, so it will be 1/4. So this is incorrect. So this is incorrect because the probability of getting any event will be 1/4 because there are 4 possible outcomes coming out. Now coming to the second part. If a die is thrown, there are 2 possible outcomes, an odd number or an even number. डाई को थ्रो करें कितना मिलेगा? 1 2 3 4 5 6. सो यहाँ पे या तो ऑड नंबर मिल रहा है या तो इवन नंबर मिल रहा है. ये वाले देखिए, ये क्या ऑड, दिस इज इवन, दिस इज ऑड एंड दिस इज इवन, दिस इज ऑड एंड दिस इज इवन. सो अभी ऑड और इवन नंबर ही मिल रहे हैं, कुछ दूसरा नंबर नहीं मिला हमें. तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ कि पॉसिबिलिटी ऑफ गेटिंग आइदर ऑफ दिस विल एग्जिस्ट. So if die is thrown, there are the 2 possible outcomes, odd number or an even number. Therefore, the probability of getting an odd number will be 1/2. So probability of odd number. So odd number अभी कितने आ रहे हैं? 1 2 and 3. These are the odd numbers for us. 1 is odd, 3 and 5. These are the odd numbers. So total odd numbers are 3. So probability of the odd numbers will be 3/6. So this will be 1/2. So the second one is correct. So we have finished our chapter probability. Thank you very much. Okay students, I hope अभी तक हमने जो भी पढ़ा आपको समझ में आया होगा. इन केस अगर आपको फिर भी कोई डाउट है, आप हमें कांटेक्ट कर सकते हो. आप हमारे वीडियोस को लाइक कीजिए, सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी रेफ़र कीजिए ताकि हम आपके लिए और भी अच्छे अच्छे सोल्यूशंस ला सकते हैं. ओके, टेक केयर, गुड बाय एंड गॉड ब्लेस यू.